32-year-old Jarek Willis faces a multitude of abuse charges after throwing his girlfriend's daughter from a balcony. The incident occurred at around 4:45 p.m. on the 12th of September at the Boulder Pines apartment complex, located near Boulder Highway and Desert Inn Road in Las Vegas, Nevada. According to the authorities, a 5-year-old girl was thrown from the 3rd floor balcony. The police located the unconscious girl, laying face first in the gravel near the apartment, and she was taken to the Sunrise Hospital. She suffered from multiple broken bones, a collapsed lung and lacerated liver. The investigators spoke to the girl's mother, Angela Matthews, at the apartment. She informed them that she had been dating Jarek since March of 2021, but this was the first weekend that he had been at her apartment. She explained that her boyfriend arrived the previous day, but he stayed overnight because his vehicle had broken down. She said that they both practiced African spirituality, and Jarek said that her daughter was full of bad spirits. Angela told him to stop talking about her daughter in that way, and that she had a medical condition. Jarek apologised, but later mentioned he believed the little girl was a demon. Angela later heard a commotion in the living room, followed by her son screaming. She then saw Jarek leaning over the balcony. Her son told her that he saw Jarek drag the sister by the hair and throw her off the balcony. Angela said she thought Jarek had killed her daughter and feared for her life. She retrieved a gun from her purse and confronted him. A struggle ensued, and she was bitten on her back while the two fought over control of the gun. She shot Jarek in the chest, and then he ran away bleeding. The authorities followed the blood trail, which led them to Jarek. He was in a critical condition and suffered multiple injuries. He was arrested and transported to the University Medical Center. He faces multiple charges of abuse and attempted murder. He's held on a $150,000 bond, with conditions that he does not contact the victim or go to the victim's address. Angela has not been charged with a crime. A 31-year-old man has been found guilty in the brutal murder of 20-year-old Willow Watkins. He was beaten, strangled, wrapped in garbage bags, dumped in a well, and then covered in cement in Vance, Alabama. Kendall Battles was convicted of murder on the 15th of September 2021 in Tuscaloosa County, Alabama. His sentencing is set for the 17th of November. He faces anywhere between 10 years to life in prison. 3 other people were reportedly involved in Willow's death. 30-year-old Devon Trent Hall pleaded guilty to murder in July and was sentenced to 30 years. Kendall's wife Monique Battles and another suspect Joseph Nevels faced trial at a later date. Willow was reported missing on the 15th of June 2019 by her grandmother. On the 29th of July 2019, her body was discovered about 30 feet down an abandoned well in Tuscaloosa County after detectives received a tip from Kendall's brother. It took investigators more than 12 hours to excavate the well and recover her body. The authorities described the recovery of Willow's body as a brutal scene, which took planning and multiple people to carry it out. Willow had been staying at a home in Tanya Drive in McKellar. Joseph told investigators that in 2019, that Willow stole his cell phone. He said it contained photos of his late grandmother, and he got upset so he hit her in the head with a shotgun. He said that all 4 of them beat Willow with their hands, feet and a metal baseball bat. She was beaten so badly that all her teeth were knocked out. Joseph said that Devon then strangled her to death with a cord. Her body was wrapped in garbage bags and driven to a well at an abandoned property 12 miles away in Willwalker Lane in Vance. They then dumped her inside it before filling it with concrete. A baseball bat was reportedly found during a search at one of the suspects' homes. An autopsy revealed that Willow died of blunt force trauma and asphyxiation. Willow was a graduate of McAdry High School and was once involved in high school pageants. Her mother, Miranda Lynch, was found dead in a pool of blood on the bathroom floor of a mobile home on the 7th of August 2015. Police said that she was held against her will for days and repeatedly beaten before she died of her injuries. Authorities at the time said Lynch was killed by 3 female friends who held her hostage and beat her to death for her boyfriend's food stamps. Willow's father is also dead, and she was particularly close to her grandmother. Her grandmother, Kathy Harrison, said, "We miss her so much. She was so sweet and so kind and loved everybody.